by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Last week, we have learned how to meditate on 32 parts of the body. After you develop the 4 jhana through the mindfulness of breathing, you can use the light of wisdom to see clearly 32 parts of the body. There are 28 element parts. They are grouped into 4 sets. Let's repeat them together with me. Head has, body has, knees, teeth, skin, flesh, sinews, bones, bone marrow, kidneys, heart, liver, membrane, spleen, lungs, intestines, mesentery, gorge, pieces, brain. The 12 water element parts should be descended in 2 sets of the 6. Together, bile, phlegm, pus, blood, sweat, fat, tears, grease, saliva, snot, synovial, urines. So this way you need to learn by heart. Huh? So after that you're going to practice in 32 parts in the meditation hall. You not take the by heart, I forget. So go back to see the paper. Huh? So pi crew, you read, so easy. There are 12, So for each set, you need to practice in forward and backward sequence for 5 rounds. Then at once, you see all parts in the same set clearly. You then descend 32 parts in the forward and backward sequence, internally and externally, until you become very skillful. After becoming skillful at meditation on 32 parts, you learned how to meditation on skeleton. When the skeleton appears in the wisdom mind, take the repulsive or the skeleton as object, and note it again and again as either repulsive, or skeleton. I'm concentrating on the repulsive of the skeleton. As a counterpart side, you can attain the first jhana. Practice internally and externally until wherever you look in the 10 directions, you see only skeleton. We then learned how to develop white kasina. Last week already we learned taking the back or the skull as object. The skull is your object. You can concentrate on it as white, white, white. Determined to expand white circle by 1, 2, or 3 inches. Extend it in all 10 directions around you without limit, and so that wherever you look, you see only white. Put your mind on one place in the white kasina. Okay. Put your mind on one place in the white kasina. Concentrate on that white kasina counterpart side for 1 or 2 hours. You can reach the first jhana. Then to develop the second, third, and the fourth jhana in the 5 mastery of the jhana 2. Once you have developed the white kasina meditation up to the 4th jhana, using the white of the external skeleton, you will also be able to develop the black kasina using external head hairs in front of your yogi. You can also develop red kasina using blood and yellow kasina using urine or fat, your object. You can develop the color kasina of white, blue, red, yellow using color or any external objects like color of flowers, for example, any flower you can. Also sometimes the stone, the black, blue, any color you can take. Even though your clothes also you can use. For monk, the bowl is a black color, also can use the black kasina. Any object called to you, take mind color or color object. Practice kasina. According to the Pali text, the Buddha taught the 10 kasina as they are the mentioned 4 color kasina plus further 6. The earth kasina, water kasina, fire kasina, wind kasina, space kasina, light kasina. Now let us discuss how to develop the remaining 6 types of kasina. Today we can discuss. Ukkansa. How to develop the Ukkansa? First, you need to choose the S color. Not yellow, not brown, not white, not black color. You choose this one cannot because of your mind go back to the color Ukkansa. So choose a reddish brown like the sky at dawn color before sunrise, before sunrise or sunset, this color. So first you find here example. No stick, no stone, no leaves or other instruments. Draw a circle about 1 foot across, 30 cm, or put the at. You cannot find this one, so you can use another way. Put the at pounder on a round plate. You put in the pounder in the plate, smooth it and even out the pounder. So you made it smoothly. Also, you can tape on this object. This will be your meditation object in Ukkansa. Open your eyes and concentrate on this Ukkansa. Then close your eyes and visualize the Ukkansa. You first open to see, after close. When you have a pardon me past light, very quickly you can get this Ukkansa object. Your past life, you didn't practice in this, so you need to another way. Sometimes when the circle or Ukkansa disappear, sometimes you take the object, close, can see the few seconds, the circle or after that disappear. So open again, close again. When you go back to your meditation hall, you record and close eye so you can see. But not so long. After disappear, you can blink your eyes like this so you can see back. So close, focus again. The Ukkansa may reappear. If you still cannot visualize the nimitta Ukkansa, this way you should re-establish Anapana Phojana or White Ukkansa Phojana. About 30 minutes stay in the jhana. Emerge from the Phojana and open your eyes and look at the earth, Saka or Ukkansa. So this place you're going to sit down, cleanse, take the Saka. So open, continue Anapana Phojana or White Ukkansa Phojana. About 30 minutes. Emerge from this, you open eye to see. This Phojana support to use, you can go very easy to this object. Only we need to one meditation object anti-Phojana. The other is all are very, very clearly, very, very easy. That's why Buddha say, Samadhi bhikkhave bhaveta samadhi do bhikkhave bhikkhu yatha buddham pachanati. What is the meaning? Bhikkhus developing concentration. Who is concentrated, knowing and see things as they really are? You are not developing concentration, will not know, will not see. So you must practice an empty one meditation object for jhanas. So easy. So after Anapana for jhana, you can go to the Vipassana also can. But who is going to practice in this Tenkasina? So we teach. That's why here also I'm teaching step by step, systematically. So after you got this object, note as. In Pali we call Patavi, or Putu. Putu also, Bhumi also you can use. Bhumi is also earth. Patavi you can use, also Bhumi or any languages you can. But your object is this earth kasina. Close your eyes and continue to note the earth saka or kasina. Don't concentrate on the color. You don't pay attention to the color. Don't practice in characteristic or hardness or roughness. You practice in the hardness or roughness, your concentration change to the 4-element meditation. So maybe your body become very hard or rough. You cannot continue. So you got this object, continue to develop this learning sign until it becomes pure, clear and brighter. This then develop into the counterpart side. Paribhaga Nimitta. Paribhaga Nimitta, most of them are very pure and very clearly, nothing other. So you see the counterpart learning sign of preparatory sign, Parikama Nimitta, not so clear. The counterpart sign has become clear and brighter. A little bit different, no? He has a little bit rust color. That's right. So when you got that this counterpart side, expand it a little by a little in the 10 direction. When you practice in kasina, this nimitta need to expand 10 direction or and the universe. In all 10 directions, expanded, so focus the mind back to look the counterpart side, one arm's length in front of you, about here only. Everywhere you see all the as circle. As for about, you focus there. Two, 3 hours. After that, emerge from there, you can chat in habits, you note upright thoughts. Directing, placing the mind on the counterpart side of the earth kasina. Sustained thought, maintaining the mind on the counterpart side of the earth kasina. Please join the liking for counterpart side of the earth kasina. Please happy about the counterpart side of the earth kasina. One pointedness ekagata. Had a one pointedness of mind on the counterpart side of the earth kasina. Next sitting you see this all together in your habits. So you are already a day, akasina fachana. And then mastery, you practice it with the 5 mastery. After that, you go into second jhana. The second jhana only 3 jhana phata. Joy, bliss, one pointedness. You go to practice in jhana is all are same. Only the object is different. So the jhanas, bliss, sukha in one-pointedness. You can charge yourself. Equanimity, ekagata, upekha, one-pointedness, ekagata. This is for jhana. When you attain four jhanas, only that equanimity in one-pointedness appear in your mind. The Ukkansa is the basis for such as the state distribute as having been one, he becomes many, etc. After you practice in the Ukkansa and the jhana, you can practice in the psychic power using the Ukkansa and step in for standing or stepping or standing or sitting on the space around water by creating earth. You went across the river, the side you sit down, practice the Ukkansa and the jhana. After that, you go back to practicing again, empty jhana. Imagine from jhana, you determinate. This water is a bigger earth. So you go back to practicing four jhana. Not attain four jhana, you determinate this water is a bigger earth. You can walk. But only you can use, depends on your determination. You need to other people also can. But you determine yourself. You walking in the water, people see, look you. What? This person can walk in the water. But you are not water. You are using the act. You can go across there. Also, you can make it the act. You standing here, your mind take the other place. For example, US. You stay here, you take the up here, you jump there already. It is good, but in Singapore cannot practice it because we need to very quiet place. Huh? So we take in the psychic power. Is that we need a very very quiet place. So, after Vipassana, I want teaching. So how to practice psychic power? Develop this meditation up to the fourth jhana systematically. So next, how to develop the water kasina? Do you know before how to practice it? So now you can learn. Use a bowl, bucket or well. Fill full water. The well is no need of full water. With a pure and clear water. Use a water pond, ocean, river, reservoir. Also you can use. But study no water wave. The place you choose. You sit down, you take the object. Who had the parami before? You see this water close, you are already got this object. Our bodhisattva, one life. He is a very rich. The parents, grandparents, they give left many goals, many silver or money. One day he thinking, many great-grandmother, grandfather, great-great-grandmother, father, they cannot take these all things. All they put, they let go. The new existence. My parents also same. How can I take? And also maybe let's go after our time. So what he doing? He don't like to keep this one. He opened the door. Anybody come to take this all them. Can you? Some of the people went to become Buddha. This can do or not, think first yourself. Our Lord Bodhisattva can do. Open the door. Anybody take anything, no problem. He, renunciation. He never see back. He go to the Himalaya. Arrive the Ganga rivers. He sit down, see the water. He already got the object. He continue practicing. He attained jhana, and after he can practice in psychic power. He using this psychic power and he going to the Himalaya very easy. Huh? Never coming back to see where is my house or where is my thing. Huh? He renounced all things ready. So in the same way, you also your past your life, you practice in this water kasina. When you saw the water, when you use the boat to the Sentosa or St. John Island, there is a water very clear. You saw, you close eyes, so you will got the object. You can continue. Open your eyes and concentrate on this water kasina. Then close your eyes and visualize the water kasina. Concentrate on the concept of water as water, water, water. Also the Pali called abo, abo, abo. Sometimes when the water kasina disappears, bring again your eyes. So you can see, but the water kasina may appear. If you still cannot visualize the water kasina, in this way you should re-establish, you remember again, the four jhana, anabana or white kasina. About 30 minutes, emerge from the four jhana, open your eyes and look at the water kasina again. Note water, water, or abo, abo, or shui, shui. So you can. So don't concentrate on the color. Characteristic or cold and hot. You cannot use. You pay attention cold and hot. After this, nimitta around you, or you also there under the water. So you become cold, you cannot continue. You thinking cold, 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 cold. You never concept water, water, water. So you become cold, so you cannot continue. Close your eyes and continue to note the water kasina, water, water. So you can go like this saka. First, not so clear, with the wave. When you got the learning sign, Ukkansa, the water object is shaky like the wave. Continue to develop this learning sign. Empty it become more stable, calm without wave and emerald color. So everywhere you look with the wisdom eye, this only colors. This then develops into the counterpart sign. Use the counterpart sign, expand a little by a little, and then direction. Everywhere you look, all water. Focus mind back to look the counterpart side. One arm's length in front of you for about 2 or 3 hours. Water, 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 you can stay. So after that, you can check the 5 jhana pattern. Upright door, sustain door, join, bliss, one pointedness. With a 5 mastery and go to the 4 jhana. So jhana step by step, same. I not talk to it again. The water kasina is the basics for such powers as divine in and out or the earth. Causing rain, storms, creating rivers and seas or oceans, making the earth and rock and persist takes. So when you want to go somewhere, you practice in this water kasina and the 8 jhana, practice a psychic power way. So you determinate. So this has become water. In one story, our Myanmar, ancient time, the one king Anoyata, he has a power. The finger show everywhere the water. He using one boat. He's standing in front of the boat. He went to go everywhere can. But this is true or not true, I don't know. Our Myanmar story happened. Because of when the wind inside the ruby, this rupee power also included him. So he's standing in front of the boat. He showed this become water. So the earth is chained to the water. His boat can go. So, but the psychic power also saying the water psychic power. You can try. You can go everywhere with the water. Also, you went to rain-ins, also come. So sometimes here no rain, call to him. Can rain. Okay, practice the 5 masteries with the water kasina, first jhana. Develop this meditation up to the 4 jhana systematically. The next one, fire kasina. Use burning candle or any other flames you remember seeing. Sometimes you saw everywhere the fire burning very big one. In the forest, fires or somewhere. When you have the parami, you close eye, re-establish the 4 jhana, so you focus before you see it. Very easy to copy this object. If you are unable to recall or visualize it, make a screen with a circular hole about 1 foot across. Put the screen in front of a wood or glass fire. So you can only see the flames through the hole. Don't look smoke and burning wood or glass, etc. Only you take this media or this color. Or candle you using also say. You don't see the smoke, you don't see the burning things. Open your eyes and concentrate on this fire kasina. Close your eyes, visualize the fire kasina. You got the circle. Concentrate on the concept of fire, fire, fire. Pali called Tejo, Tejo, Tejo. Or agi also you can use. Sometimes when the fire kasina disappear, bring your eyes again. So you can see the fire kasina may reappears. If you still cannot visualize the fire kasina, in this way you should re-establish 4 jhana. This 4 jhana have to use. Very easy to got this object. Imagine 4 jhanas, open your eyes, look again the fire kasina. Note fire, or agi, or tejo for a few minutes. Don't concentrate. Remember color, black, blue, or yellow, or red. Don't practice in characteristic hot characteristic. When you practice in hot characteristic, your body becomes very, very hot. You cannot continue. One yogi, when he practicing this fire kasina meditation, after that he didn't focus to the fire. He thinking hot, because of fire is hot. How hot? After he run away. So we ask, why you run away? Because of become very, very hot, cannot stay ready. How do you practice it? Because I'm thinking hot, cannot do like this. Only see there's a fire. When you got the learning sign, the fire object is not so clear, with some smoke assessed in the charcoal. Sometimes anything you can see, not so clear. Continue develop to this learning sign, empty, it becomes clear, stable, and golden color. Like the sky covered with a golden carpet. Everywhere you see the golden color. So golden, firm, like the firm, circle. This then develops into the counterpart side, expand little by little in all 10 directions. Everywhere you look, or fire color or golden color. So you stay about 3 hours, so you can check the 5 jhana further. You look back to the counterpart side, one arm lamp in front of you, stay there long times. You can check up the 5 jhana further in habits. Upline door, sustain door, joints, breeze, one pointedness. The next one, wind kasina. Do you know how to practice in wind kasina? Cannot see you. Huh? How to take the object? Anybody know? So easy. You have the the wind block. Huh? When object is identified through a sense of touch or sight, you the wind coming in through a window or door touches the body. Also you can use the wind. Or the leaves or branches moving in the winds. This one. You see here? The wind block moving. This is your object. Open your eyes and concentrate on this wind kasina. By seeing this movement, externally. Then close your eyes and recall the wind kasina. Concentrate on the concept of the wind. Wire. If you still cannot achieve the learning sign or the wind object, in this way you should re-establish four jhana. After imagine four jhana, you look this part. Close your eyes. You can see this leaf movement, branches movement. So after that, you remove to this branches. You can see the wind is moving and movements. Which color? Continue to develop the learning sign. The wind object look like steam coming off hot milk rice. When you coat the rice ends, milk, that's steam coming. Look like this one. This is we are called learning sign. Continue to develop this learning sign until it's become motionless. No motion, motionless. So this is what we call Ukkaha, Paribhaga, Nimitta. This then develop into the counterpart sign. Expand. Here no expand right. Huh? 10 directions. So look the counterpart sign about 1 or 2, 3 hours. So after that you can chapter the 5 mastery, the 5 jhana phata, and so you attain 5 jhana. So also when the wind comes very strong, the place you're going to sit, the wind brought to you. After that, you pay attention around the area with the concentrate mind. You can see this wind object. So you continue. So I'm there for jhana. The jhana is a most of saying. The object only different. The wind, the basics is the wind kasina is the basis for such a power as going with the speed of the wind. Crescent wind storm. So when this wind you got some the around, they have psychic power. They can fly on the sky, go somewhere. This is they use in the wind kasina. So the wind brought up to then he determined he can go everywhere. So there now some places have. I saw one of my students, he told me he is a very old, about 70 plus. He come to ordain and practice. I asked her, you are very old already, why you come to ordain? Because he went to practice. One day, he and the grandson, they go into the forest. They take the firewood. They saw one monk holding, take the bow and standing there, not so high, climb to the other side. They bow down 3 times. So not only 1 time, they see 3 times. I did this, he told me. That's why, can practice. And where is that this one teaching? So in Pao can learn. So they come in. But we teaching only the summertime vipassana, not special for psychic power. So we also teach, but after vipassana, not finished this course is finished, we teach into them how to practice things. Before after this kasina and the echana, we can teach, but after that they see that they practice only using psychic power. They didn't go to the vipassana. They didn't practice in vipassana how to attain nibbana. Cannot, and they were suffering. This jhana in the psychic power, divine and abhignana also come dropped. In the Buddha time, one Samanera and the one Arahant. The Bhikkhu Arahant that Samanera he didn't know. But he also practiced and he got the psychic power. When they go into the food to the village, so he not follow with teacher. Sayadaw or Bandi, you go fast. I will come in. So the Bandit Queen, he sit there, he got the psychic power, he arrived fast. Always he arrived ready. So in the village. So this Arahant taught to him, Samnera, don't play your psychic power. One day you are meditate with the blind lady. So he didn't understand what that Sayadaw say. He stayed using the psychic power. One day he climbed to the village. One lady singing in the farm using something she doing. So he climbed, or he heard the song, singing song, that lady song. He paid attention there, dropped. Draw to the ground, but not like we were put down, like the cotton wool. Dropped. He saw, he began attachments, so he disclosed and married to this lady. So until now the lady also stayed the eye in the court, not blind. One day he doing something, how to call, I forgot this one. They make it the clothes that I handmade. After that, there one is a very sharp wool. One day, this wife sent to the food very late. He very hungry. So hungry means angrier. So angrier, so they send the food is very late. So he throw this wool. So going to test the iron, so become blind. That time he understood, oh, my teacher say it's true. Now, so I went to talk, this psychic power or this channel are not so strong. Anytime can drop. So this is our not code. Our goal is Nibbana. We need to practice and vipassana. After that I will teach. The next one is a light kasina. Use the ray or the light as they streams through a room. For example, a crack in the wall and cast on the floor. Light streams through the leaves or the trees and cast on the ground. Or you can look up through the branches of a tree and at the light in the sky above. Here also can see. So you go into the one of the tree, the sun is shining from there. So about 8:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. You cannot focus directly to the sun. Your eyes may be well problem. But some people can. In the Shwetagong Pagoda, one lady, whole day she can see. Early morning, the sun coming about 8 o'clock. She look as a whole day. I don't know for what. She put in the bowl in front of many people put in the money. She got a lot of money. But also she can see the sun is a lot, whole day, we cannot see. But can see about the 7:30 to 9. You can look. After you look, first you cannot, the eye is very shiny, so you cannot see. After that, slowly you can see the circle. So your eye can accept this one. So also you can thought this object, look somewhere, can see there, also objects. Look somewhere, also can see the circle or this light. So you can use there. Also moon, also you can do. The moonlight is at nighttime very cold, so you can see, also you can take. Continue until the preparatory sign developed into the learning sign. When you get the learning sign, the light object is like normal light in its circle. So continue, so you can call there. When the learning sign developed into the counterpart sign, expand in all 10 directions. Everywhere you see, only the light. When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place, the light kasina calmly, and continue for 1 or 2 or 3 hours. So after that, you can go into the jhana. A blind thought, sustained thought, joy, bliss, one pointedness. A blind thought directing, placing the mind on the counterpart side of the light kasina. Sustained thought, maintaining the mind on the counterpart side of the light kasina. Be likened for counterpart side of the light kasina. Please be happy about the counterpart side of the light kasina. One pointedness, ekagata, have one pointedness of mind on the counterpart side of the light kasina. After that, you practice it with mastery. You can. Space kasina. Oh, I forgot to take this one. So, space kasina. You need to, once the holding the bow or something, you see the sky. You don't pay attention to the sky, only this inside. This inside is a space. So Sakawa. I will bring this one, I have to forget to. So like this. You can see only this. No tree, no other. So this whole is your object. So pay attention, this object, you take close your eyes, continue, space, space, space. Develop the nimitta in the usual way. You can. You cannot, you re-establish full jhana. After, you can take the object. And this, you develop a full jhana. So, the space kasina, why we can use? What we can use? The space kasina is the basis for such a power, revealing the holding, handing, maintaining postures inside the earth and the rock by creating space inside them. So we practice in the space kasina and the 8 jhana in the you using psychic power. So inside the earth I can go in. Some may know the kung fu movie. Now some they go through the earth. But they using it's a this movie, so they already whole have. Huh? You got the psychic power, you can do also same. Huh? You can crop the mountain. So you can make the rock, you can go out. You are not covered anywhere. So this efficacy, you can practice it. Then also with the Bhai study, that next we teach 4 immaterial jhana. The base of boundless space, Akainsanya Yadana jhana. Akainsanya Yadana jhana made the Pali wrong. The base of boundless consciousness, Vinyanancha Yadana jhana. The base of nothingness, Akainsanya Yadana jhana. The base of neither possession nor no possession. Neva Senya Na Senya Yadana jhana. How to practice sense? For example, Akasina. Reflect upon the disadvantages of the materiality. The human body produced by the spent in age of your or our parents. Body is open to attach with weapons such as knives, spear, bullets, to be in hit, beaten and tortured. The produced body is also subject to the many diseases such as eye disease, ear disease, nose, tongue, body, or heart problems, right? So cancer, so today a lot. So we got this body. When you went to practice in this boundless space, jhana, you must reflect the materiality. This boundless space jhana is immateriality. So we got this body, we had a lot of problems. This is stemmed coming from the rebirth consciousness, from the sperm and the egg from our mother, parents. This one is we call Karacha Kaya. We got this one, a lot of disease, a lot of free from this body, materiality, we are not suffering. Past we thinking. Because we want to go to practice in this jhana. Consider with the wisdom that because you have the produced body, made of the materiality, you are subject to various kinds of suffering, and if you can be free of that materiality, you can also be free of the suffering. Re-establish empty Akasina Phojana. Imagine around Phojana, this Phojana anytime can drop or back to the Tajana. The Phojana also anytime you can drop to the Tajana. This boundless space jhana is better than Phojana. So after that you expand again this Akasina and the 10 directions. So that is a boundless such as you wish. replace the kasina materiality in the space is occupies. That remain is the boundless space formerly occupied by the whole kasina. This is for who is the parami. If you are unable to do so, you should descend and concentrate on the space of one place in the at kasina nimitta. Here, so this, sorry. I want to speak, but I cannot take. I put the white. So this you think the space, huh? Concentrate on the space or one place in the akasina nimitta, and then expand leader by leader to the infinite universe. So this akasina object is this sphere. Whole this universe is become boundless space. As a result, the idea akasina nimitta is replaced by boundless space. Concentrate on the space as space, space, or boundless space, boundless space. So, Pali also you can anandam akasam, anandam akasam. Continue to concentrate on the boundless space nimitta until you reach jhana and develop the five mastery. Your mind is a stay there long time. This is a boundless space. Your mind also very fit. So boundless space, boundless space, boundless space, boundless space. After that, you attain jhana. This jhana we call the boundless space jhana, akasa yedana jhana. So this is the first immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless space jhana. The second one, the base of boundless consciousness. Reflect on the disadvantages of the base of boundless space. Reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of boundless consciousness. This boundless conscious jhana is better than the boundless space jhana. Concentrate on the consciousness that had a boundless space as its object, and note it as boundless consciousness, or consciousness. So before the boundless jhana, the mind is this object. So become difficult and difficult this jhana. So first you re-establish akasina or the other kasina jhana. First jhana about 3 minutes, second jhana 3 minutes, third jhana 3 minutes, fourth jhana you stay about half an hour. Imagine from fourth jhana, you think in this fourth jhana anytime can drop to the third jhana. This fourth jhana object also materiality. Saying our body, materiality we got a lot of problem. Without materiality, we are free from suffering, some sufferings. So your mind need to the akat sanyayatana jhana, boundless space jhana. So you expand your this akasina nimitta, 10 direction. After that, you make one hole. So you expand. This object space is occupying the whole. That's akasina nimitta. You continue So you can attain the Akasana Yatana jhana. After that, imagine from Akasana Yatana jhana, you think this jhana anytime can drop to the fourth jhana. This boundless consciousness jhana is a more peaceful. You went to this jhana, so you see this boundless space jhana you again. So this jhana mind, this jhana consciousness is this object. You take the consciousness, consciousness, consciousness. So after that you attain this jhana is a boundless consciousness jhana. The third jhana, the base of nothingness. Reflect on the disadvantages of the base of boundless consciousness. Reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of nothingness. This nothingness jhana is a more peaceful. You need to do this same procedure. You come and after this object is very carefully to focus. Boundless space jhana you image already. You want to go there, boundless consciousness jhana. This one you already image, not yet attain second jhana, the boundless consciousness jhana. This between previous is a time is a nothing. No jhana this side, no attain this side. This object is a, this time is a your object for this nothingness jhana. It is easy, but you are practicing systematically coming here, you are easy. So this previous nothingness times, you take this object, nothingness, nothingness, nothingness. Nati kenchi, nati kenshi, nati kenshi. So your mind focus going to the absorption concentration. This absorption concentration is nothingness jhana. Akinsanya yatana jhana. So you try to do it with mastery. After that, the last one. The base of neither possession or no possession. Neva tenya natenya yatana jhana. This nothingness jhana, you see, nothingness object. Huh? Some people practicing, some teacher teaching directly, you don't see anything. Only you check nothingness, nothingness, nothingness. Only you thinking nothingness. This is nothingness, everything nothingness. So after that, going to the mind, going to stay in the bhavenga. The mind stay bhavenga, so you don't know anything already. So nothingness. Nothingness object is the thing nibbana. You see that here also has no nibbana object. So because you going to sleep and very good asleep, so you don't know anything. There's nothing, nothing. Huh? So how to say nibbana? Now this is carefully. Sometimes you don't know any object, you think that nibbana. This is not true. Nibbana object is that you have, when you attain the nibbana, this nibbana object is your object, not nothing. You know this is nibbana. What is a nibbana? Peaceful space, peaceful object, very peace, very calm. This object, stay happy. You know. Huh? So when you went to practice and this reflect on the disadvantages of the base of bound nothingness, reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of the neither possession, nor no possession. Concentrate again and again on the consciousness of the base of nothingness. So you continue under the Akinsanya Yadana Jhana, nothingness jhana. That you imagine from that, this jhana mind is a nothingness also very peaceful. No, like the no object. So very peaceful. So this consciousness you see, focus and practicing. This nothingness object is a peaceful, etam, panitam, Pali, or etam, sandam. So peaceful, so this jhana mind, you focus. So after you attain the absorption concentration, this absorption concentration is this neither perception nor no perception jhana. Very peaceful. You cannot say this might have or not. But you also cannot say no have because of this jhana mind. So very, very peaceful this mind. This is also not nibbana, only the samatha state and the concentration mind only. So at the time you're not teacher, you're not experienced, you're not learning the abhidhamma, you think this is nibbana, you're already wrong. Huh? So before Buddha enlightenment, many hermits, they practice it. This is their goal. This is their end, they are practicing. After this jhana, they stay practicing empty near-death consciousness, not broken. After they reborn to this realms. This realms are not body, only mind. The realm is their habits. No body. How to find? Cannot find. That's why some the meditators they practice in materiality state. They see any realm the beings focus to practice in and kalabasa atomic particle. But some they don't know the Dhamma. They think this realm also can practice it. They come to interview. One day I see all the material empty the Nivatinyana Sinayatana realms. So not true already. How to see no materiality, right? That's why we must carefully to check today. Oh, this is not true. You must practice it again. So today we have discussed on how to develop the kasina and the 8 attainments. The other kasina is same, like the akasina. You practice in water kasina and the 4 jhana. After that, practicing in maturity 4 jhana same. Only the object is different. So after you practice in the 8 jhana. So we call the 8 attainments. You have the 8 jhana, you can practice in psychic power already. But you also need to practice another object, 14 ways. How to practice in 14 ways? You practice in the akasina, and the 8 jhana, the other also and the 8 jhana. This is one way. Same procedure. After that, you practice in the 10 kasina, 5 jhana, jump to the that jhana. Urgently you jump. After that you jump to the 5th jhana, jump to the 7th jhana, come back to the 2nd jhana, like this, all the 10 kasina going. After that you practice in this akasina 5 jhana. Urgent your mind change the water kasina 5 jhana. Sometimes akasina 5 jhana change to the water kasina 2nd jhana. Like this way, many we call 14 way. After this 14 way, you practice in 1 hour about 3 rounds. So your mind is only stay in the jhana mind, nothing other. So this jhana mind you can practice in the 40 ways. You are expert. You can go to practice opinions, psychic power way. Not easy. So that's what we call 8 attainment. You had that 8 attainment practice, and when who is attain the Anagami, non-returner in Arahant. They went to stay Nirodha Samabandi attainments, so they can practice it. They directly go into Vipassana. They didn't practice in this all jhana attainment. When they attain Anagami, Arahant, they went to pry on the sky, they cannot. But they didn't practice in this one. Also, they went to stay 7 days, Nirodha Samabadi attainments, cessation. They cannot. They also go back to practice. For them, it's very easy because they are very clear in their mind. They practice in this one very fast. So when you practice in the Vipassana, every day, all the time you practice in defilement and this Vipassana knowledge, find it. So sometimes you become tired. Nature, dukkha, anatta, and materiality, mentality, they are arising and perishing. As you see, anicca, dukkha, anatta. You become tired. You can go into stay in the jhana state. And the 4 jhana or you can 8 jhana. You stay, you can rest. After you become powerful or your mind, go back to practicing again to the Vipassana. Find it again with the Vipassana knowledge. So you without this jhana, you go into practicing Vipassana. Not like who is across to the river, who is using the boat, one is only you use a hand. Who is tired? Huh? The boat is going to go easy to the other side. You swim in, so you become tired, drop to the water, or some the fish or crocodile or the shark or come to eat you. A lot of dangerous. In the same way, you go into from the samatha or concentration, samadhi, to vipassana. So you are like crop to the boat, with the boat to the river. The other side, you are right. You don't need to carry on this boat. Throw it, right? Also, we go into the nibbana. We need to do the concentration with the other side to the nibbana. So the 8 attainments are the 5 material jhana and the 4 immaterial jhana. We call this as samapatti. In the next talk, now we learn here the chart. I'm here already. So in the next talks, we shall discuss how to develop the 4 sublime abiding or of loving kindness, metta meditation, compassion, karuna meditation, appreciative joy, mudita meditation, and equanimity, upekkha meditation. In the 4 protective meditations, Chatu Raraka Bhavana, of loving kindness, recollection of the Buddha quality, foundness meditation, and recollection or that meditation. So let us stop here, and we are trying to practice about 50 minutes. So you want to learn how to practice in metta meditations. So Wednesday, we're coming. Okay, straighten your back.